up the same. All right, I just did that because she requested. Otherwise, I would have never just came back to the other side. All right. After every stroke, I do effleurage just to kind of relax the client between everything, okay? So we don't want to strip and then just move up here and strip, all right? We strip and then effleurage. Strip, effleurage.
You have to do the hard and stripping every time you go to hand. You do compressions.
Can you just do compression?
Like the whole compression.
I mean, I would go in, if it was a Swedish, you may just do this, something like that. But if you want to be more specific and more detailed, you want to go into this, go into the friction. Come on, you want to go into the friction.
When the hand is hanging. Like,
Now, when a hand is just hanging, I would do the compressions. I would do the compressions. If it's, you know, if the hand is just hanging there, just compress down. Okay. Okay, so I finished that side. Back to my bilateral tree stroke. Little effleurage. I'm just basically saying goodbye. Make sure you drape the client's body part as soon as you finish it. Her back shouldn't be exposed if I'm not working on her back. Simple as that. Make sure, no matter if your client is big or small, trust me, it does not matter. The client can be 100 pounds, the client can be 300 pounds. It's going to work, all right? All you need to do is push your hand under the client's knee and pick up their leg, okay? Of course, some legs are going to be heavier than others, we know that. But as long as the client is relaxed and is not helping you, Coco, help me, like bend your knee. A lot of clients are going to do that to try to help. That's hard. I can't pick it up now. I mean, I can, but not really. All right? Relax your leg. It's easy. All right? So once the client is up, we just pull the sheets under. This is acceptable for a client that has on underwear, okay? Basically, you want to turn this into their underwear, all right? Just kind of go right along with the underwear line. But a lot of clients are just going to jump on your table and just take everything off. If that's the case, you can go here, or this is actually legal to do. This is legal, all right? We just don't want to do any, we don't want to have anything to do with the gluteal cleft at all, okay? So as long as that's not showing, you're safe. Because if they're comfortable enough to not have any on, they're comfortable enough to be exposed here and get worked on there. All right. If not, you can do compressions right on top of the sheets.
Do you ever work the glutes?
Yeah, I work the glutes every time.
Okay. Well,
Especially for clients that have low back pain. If a client has low back pain, it's really in their glutes and their hamstrings. So, I mean, it is what it is. If they tell me they have low back pain, I automatically let them know I'm going to do glute massage on it. I pretty much get informed consent before we even get on the table. You know, I let them know, okay, well, since you have low back pain, I'm definitely going to be working on your glutes. Is that okay? All right. If the client took her socks off, I've noticed everybody don't take socks off in here.
you can take
If
mine
the
off.
client takes their socks off, the client takes socks off, go all the way down.
What if they're like ticklish?
If they ticklish, that means you need to slow down and go deeper.
Oh.
All right. We have somebody that's ticklish in here. All right. So just make sure you slow down.
Just had to lift my weight.
I was looking out the window.
Sure.
Just slow down and go a little deeper.
I don't take my socks off because it's cold in here. When I got my crocodile on my side, I took my socks off.
So again, we want to go distal to proximal. And if you notice my body mechanics, I'm not here. Okay, I'm not working my arms. You lunge out. I used to work on a lot of guys, a lot of big guys that worked out and stuff like that, okay? So sometimes this can become very tiring. If that's the case, you can just simply lean against the table, just like you're just leaning on the table, and just use your forearm. That gives your hand, I'm sorry, that gives your hand all right? And we don't need to do this. That's too much work. You just basically lean on the client and go up. We're not here, okay? Joint to joint, move up, joint to joint. Make sure when you're doing petrissage, you're cupping the client. We don't want this. Keep your hands on the client, and we're picking up the muscle.
So what I was doing was wrong.
I don't remember what you said. Tell me.
I think like that, something like that, but I was still like kind of picking up on my own.
No, we don't want to go here. I want your hands to stay on the client. Yes, I don't remember. Remember to follow through. We don't want any of this. The client knows that you're only using one hand. As far as they're concerned, that means your other hand is on your phone. Okay? And they will say that. Now this is a bit of a different thing to do. It's just an add-on to you, and a lot of times your clients need it. All right. So work on the IT band. We want to switch it. We're going to switch the position of it. We're going to go here. Now, of course, when I went there, now there's a hole. No holes. Absolutely no holes. Okay. So what do? We just pull it. Simple as that. And the hole is gone. All right. The IT band is the iliotibial tract, and you'll learn that in kinesiology class when we call it the IT band for sure. This area is usually very, very sensitive on clients. Do not go too deep on this area, all right? Especially if it's your first time working on the client and if it's their first massage, no matter what really, this is usually a very, very tender area. All the way up to the glute. So I'm basically inside of her hip socket right here. Somebody just asked me, do I work on the glutes? I work on the glutes for pretty much every single client. Unless it's a client that just asked me to work head, neck, and shoulders or something, I do this to everybody. Okay? So like I said, you don't necessarily have to be on the skin itself to do this. You can go straight over the sheet like this. We rock back and forth. Right now, I can feel, Karen, go to Mr. Bones for me.
I'm sorry.
Go to Mr. Bones for me. You see his hip socket?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Touch that top bone. The top right there. I feel that right there going back and forth under my hand. That's called the head of the femur. And if you feel that, you're pretty much in the right area. I can feel it under my fingers right now. All right. So I just want to show you how far you're really going in with these clients. If you've ever heard of sciatica, this is the area right here that needs to be worked, and you'll feel it when you get on your. You want to compress, and you kind of want to rock your way out. You don't just compress and just come out. Okay, we don't do that for any part of the body. All right, here, and then you just rock your way out. You want a nerve stroke? Back down, nerve stroke. I'm saying goodbye, nerve stroke. The same way we switch our body.